The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Erie SeaWolves and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daffy Yellow Horse will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up, and he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
At the plate, Rob McCready, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Rob McCready.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Here we go now.
It's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but
left field and deep. Castaneda going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Got no one out now.
Batting second. First baseman.
In now, Ryan McCarty. The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner at second, nobody out.
He's going,
and the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Hey, come on, boys. We got to hold him right here.
The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Ascension is up with it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Standing in, Jamie Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Hey, 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, Rico Cervantes. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. McDonald fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The SeaWolves lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Sherwood.
Leading off for the
McMahon.
SeaWolves.
He had a couple of hits in
place
that
it
ball
first,
game
place it
last
first.
night.
McMahon.
Hey, nobody away.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball
That's
one.
outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a slider
that's
stays
just out.
outside and he falls behind 2-0. Down
Nope,
low
that's down.
and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses for
Outside.
ball
Ball
4.
four.
So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now,
let's roll two
Richard
right here.
Tennis.
Batting sixth.
First chance for him
Second
here with a man
baseman.
on following the leadoff
Richard
walk.
Tanache.
First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
What an impressive play right there. All he's doing is trying to move the runner. And most guys, when you drop the bunt down, you're happy getting the bunt. But he sprinted down the line, put pressure on the defense, and gets a base hit. Now they have a chance to really break this inning open.
Batting 7. Left
Standing
fielder.
in now, Carlos Rodriguez as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Martin Halsey.
Batting eighth.
He's a guy that's not afraid to
Shortstop.
run if he gets aboard.
Martin
Comes in
Halsey.
ranked second on the team in stolen bases.
Here we go, boys.
Two down. You got 2 down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. To his left. Assumption. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1.
Hey, come on now.
So stepping in, Domingo Villanueva.
Erie.
He'll step in to
Center
lead it
fielder.
off in the top of the
Domingo
third.
Villanueva. Hey, nobody away.
Into the windup and the pitch. And
Ball,
there's a
that's
pitch that
inside.
just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Two and two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
That's up.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Digging in to try it again. Rob.
Hey, let's go right here.
Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back in standing. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Villanueva is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now batting.
Hey, come on now.
Into the box now. Ryan McCarty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, we got no outs.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Asuncion scoops it up. A quick out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Jamie Ramirez.
Hey,
1 down now. 1 down.
Jamie Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner.
Looking back 0-1 here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Striding in once again, Rico Cervantes.
Third baseman, Rico Cervantes.
Hey, gotta hold him. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Henderson takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The SeaWolves are out on top, 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sherwood McMahon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Come on, guys.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, nobody out. Nobody out.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Richard Tennis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1
Roll up on the ground. Let's go
game.
right here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hey, nobody on.
Now a snap move over to first. And he's back easily. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Carlos Rodriguez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Douglas moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
No runner, cut it.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Martin
Here we go now. Let's
Halsey
go.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Halsey.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
2 down now.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The SeaWolves lead it 2-1. At the plate, Domingo Villanueva. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Domingo Villanueva.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Fly ball out to right field. Oliveros is after it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Rob McCready. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
We've got 1 here.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a step off. Ready now with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Douglas moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Ryan McCarty. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And there's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
There we got 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jamie
Stepping in
Ramirez.
now, Jamie Ramirez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The SeaWolves are out on top, 2-1. Casey Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Number 5, Casey Ramirez.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Gustavo Francisco gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Brian Lozano takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious SeaWolves: 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Binghamton, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
With the postseason approaching, a recently cold hitter is challenged to step it up for the team. His coach offers some tips, hoping the player can find a way to flip the switch down the stretch when his contribution is most needed.